Yeah. Yeah. Bet on yourself, go real big. We don't fall, we build, we live. From the bottom where the grind don't quit. Now we talk big game, that real life grit. It's Phat Boi and Easy, oney in the mix. Mike hot like a Glock with a real tight grip. Pressure make diamonds, we shine from the stress. Bet on yourself, nothing more, nothing less.
Yo. Welcome back. We back at it again. This is the Bet on Yourself podcast, where purpose always wins over pressure. I'm your host, Phat Boi, and on the other side is my player partner.
Easy money, man. What's going on, my brother?
Man, another day of losing.
It's all right, man. It's all right, man.
I did just what we say we were gonna do, boy. I bet on myself, boy, and I take that L by myself today, boy.
Well, guess what? Guess what that means when you lose like that? It's another opportunity.
I can only try it again.
Yeah, it's another opportunity. You got to take the next. I
figured you would say that.
Yeah, man. Put another one in. Don't give up. Keep up the fight.
Not today. That's called chasing.
Okay.
You don't chase it, man. You put your bet out there, you see what it's gonna do, and then you let it go.
Well, it's two different ways to look at it. You look at it as the jar half empty. I look at it as the jar half full. Because I lost all mine today, and I'm gonna put me another one in.
Well, I'm ready for my cup to run it over.
I done started off all right. I done got me a couple of little green checks to start the season off, so I'm all right now.
Hey man, listen. If I get lucky and get me one, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit better about it. Right now, boy, college. Listen, man. I don't know if you noticed it yet, but the game is not what we think it is. The teams that we used to know, that got the big names, the blue chippers, even the supreme teams in the NFL. This thing balanced out now, bro. You got to really go by coach. You can't just go by players no more, bro.
I know Florida State ain't bull skating.
True. That's true. They ain't at all. I think them boys averaging about 45 points a game.
Tell me something else to make it sound good to me.
Hey, you know Castellano got hurt yesterday, right?
It ain't serious. Just like I told you what we were gonna do to Alabama, the Hurricanes is next.
Stand wholeheartedly.
Okay.
I ain't down with you like that either. You think Carson Beck gonna be able to sustain his success as he started off so far? At this year? You think gonna be able to do that against y'all?
No, not at all.
How you feel about their offensive line?
Who, the Hurricane?
How you think y'all gonna match up in the trenches? The defensive line versus their offensive line, and their defensive line versus y'all offensive line.
I think we're gonna match up good with them. I think we physical just like they is. On both sides of the ball, defense and offensive line.
So you like those all? Yeah. How many returning starters y'all got
on the defensive line?
All 5?
No. We hit the transfer the portal a lot. We hit the portal hard this year, so a lot of them boys up there on that defensive line, at least 2 of them, they wasn't at the school last year.
All right, well, it's gonna be a loud environment, but good thing is Florida State playing at home, so They got Penix.
We got Dubs. Big Dubs, Florida State. Big Dub, Florida State. Hey,
man,
what
on
about?
Flip note,
Hey,
the Buffalo Bills went down there and killed the Dolphins.
Man,
exactly.
They fought a little bit,
exactly.
But it wasn't
that's what I
enough.
was just saying.
They fought a little bit, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but y'all came out there with them blazing shotguns, man. Y'all were killing the fish before the fish could even get out the water good.
I'm protected by Buffalo. If you thought anything else was gonna happen, you were sadly mistaken. We done beat the Dolphins at least 14 out of the last 16 times we done played them. Josh, listen, let me tell you something.
So y'all own tour pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what we do. Listen, but let me tell you some did you know information. Did you know that my quarterback has never lost on Thursday Night Football?
I did not know that.
So put that in your gambling book. Thursday night, it don't matter who we playing, where we playing, they got a whooping coming.
That's a good piece of information right there. But not only me, but the listeners as well.
And another piece of advice. Did you know James Cook has a franchise record going? Most consecutive games with a touchdown. When Buffalo play anytime touchdown, James Cook.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna find a way to get him in the end zone. He getting in the box. That's a guarantee. Y'all coaching him got an understanding. If we get within the 20-yard line, if James Cook ain't in the game, he gets in the game. And either we gonna pass the ball to him or we gonna let him run it to the touchdown. But we gonna let him get the rock.
Hey, so how man, Colorado, the Buffalo behind you. How they doing?
We struggled for 2 games. We struggled 2 games. We got our butt whooped last game by Houston. Put the wagon and say, all right, we gonna bring back Kate Salter. We took care of business. We beat Wyoming all the way back to their mountain, down the road, up that mountain with an L. Coach Prime got a lot of work he got to do. We got some players that's buying in. So for the most part, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. We got our little struggles that we're going through, but we're gonna be all right. I see us at least going 8-4. We may drop 2 more times because we got to get into a good rhythm. We finally got our starting quarterback, so we gotta really work. He got to work out the kinks. He did pretty good last night, though.
Don't you think you talking a little bit too confident about the team everyone?
No. Listen, I'm an insider. I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm an insider.
Man,
I'm in the inside of the program, bro. You just ain't know yet. You know, I can't tell you this, bro. I can't tell you that I was in the inside. You know what I mean? But I'm giving you inside information right now, bro. Come on now.
To me, it sounds like you put a little
family. No, man. See. Let's talk to the people that listen. Cause see, you don't be wanting to listen. So I'm gonna call them the family. Family, listen, man. I know it sounds like I'm being a homer, but I'm not. I'm really trying to give y'all the understanding of what's going on in the inside of the program. So if you listen to me, you're gonna have the knowledge that I have and the faith that I have. Don't be listening to a Florida State Buffalo person trying to comment on a Colorado situation. I'm giving you from the inside of the program. Prime always say, man, for you to get the inside information, you got to be trustworthy. I'm trustworthy. So he ain't trustworthy. Don't even listen to what Easy Money trying to tell you. You got to listen to him about the bets. Don't listen to him about Colorado. I'm the person telling you about Colorado.
You finished? You finished?
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
man. Only thing I'm gonna say.
84, bro.
Only thing I'm gonna say right now. What you 1-2? Or you 2-2?
Nah, we 2-2.
All right, you 2-2. You don't look good whatsoever. You done changed quarterbacks and all of that. You don't look good, bro. So when you talking, like take a little of the juice off, man. Take a little bit of the juice off, brother.
No. I'm telling you what it is. See, you ain't listening to me. I'm trying to give you all the information, bro. You don't want all the information. You just keep trying to give me your information. I'm trying to give you all the information.
Oh,
Please, man, listen to the information, my brother.
hey, man. If you say so,
You gotta
man.
listen to it, bro.
No, I don't. No,
I'm
I
telling
don't.
you, bro.
Listen, I done been around a long time, and they told me wherever you smell smoke, it's a good chance of fire over there. So I smell smoke in Colorado. I'm not
Yeah,
finna
but we
let you
don't put it
trick
out.
me. I'm not finna let you trick me and make me think it's fall. It's smoke over there.
No, man, that's fog, man. That's like going to Belglade. That's Muck City over there, bro.
Listen,
It's a little fog.
listen,
Ain't no smoke out there, bro.
listen. I like my team undefeated, so I don't live in that world.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't live in that world.
Hey, but that's a mean and a cold line, bro. That's a cold
Yeah,
line. Cause both of your
yeah.
teams are undefeated, so you really ain't feeling no pressure right now on the football side.
Nah, none. And we dismantled the Dolphins Thursday night, so we got us a little mini bye. And guess who we play next? The Saints. So I'm gonna be 4-0.
Is Spencer Rattler still a quarterback over there?
I wouldn't give a damn. You know, Archie Manning was the quarterback over there. It's over with for him.
It don't even matter, huh?
You see James Cook go to work?
Whoever line up in front of you, that's who going down, huh?
You know it. Hey. Let me
Nah,
show
I
you
ain't
something.
seen him.
Hey, look right here, right quick, and tell me what you see. You ready? What you see? What you see? What you see,
I see the
dog?
man right there.
Who that man is?
I see the man.
I can't see who
I
that
see
is.
the man right there.
I can't see who that is.
That's the man, bro.
What man?
Big buff, man.
Oh,
That's Josh Allen himself.
oh, that's Jiggy. That's Jiggy, man. That's Jiggy, man. You
Mister,
want me
I
to
can
introduce
do
you
it.
to
If
him?
you let me, I can do it.
That's Jiggy, man. You
Hey,
might as
man,
well come.
if you do that, that'd be great. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to introduce you to Prime.
Yeah, Prime ain't nothing. Prime on the low level.
I
That
don't
ain't
know if I'm
nothing.
going to have the opportunity.
He ain't even got you no draws your size. You know you ain't gonna be able to meet.
No, they coming, bro. I meant to tell you, they coming, bro.
They ain't coming, bro.
That was my fault. I ain't tell you, bro. They coming.
They ain't coming,
Bro,
bro.
they in
They
route,
ain't
bro.
coming. They ain't coming, bro. They ain't coming, bro.
Bro, they in route, bro.
They ain't coming, bro. It's over with, bro. He
Bro,
don't fuck with you like that.
listen, listen, I'm finna check right now and make sure that the package is on the way. Let me check. Hold on. Yeah, it's on the way, bro. It's on the way. It say shipment coming.
They might be. You might got a shipment coming or some
I
glasses.
just checked in my phone, bro.
Yeah, you might got them glasses coming. You ain't got them draws coming. They don't even make them. You checking the shades. I know you want the shades. I know you want the shades.
Yeah, they on the way.
Yeah, the shades is not the draws. They don't make them your size.
Next time we sit in front of this, next time we sit on the platform, I'm gonna have them on.
Don't lie to the people, man. Don't lie to the family, bro.
Bro, I'm going. No, I'm talking about my glasses. I ain't talking about the drawers, bro.
Oh, I was thinking, boy, I don't know if the house lady wants you to be standing online in your prime drawers, bro. You might come up. You might have a problem, bro.
Nah, man, he ain't got massage nowhere.
I know
he ain't got massage, bro. He still ain't got massage yet.
So why you so invested? Why you so invested in that brand and they don't even have your size?
I'm a Coach Prime fan, bro. I gotta roll with him, bro. I know one day he gonna consider having plus size undergarment soon. So I'm a ride with him until the end. He just ain't thought about it yet, bro.
Prime don't make clothes for offensive line. Hey, Prime
the
don't
manufacturer that he went to is just for skill positions, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. So
just skill position type situation, bro.
Yeah. So you ain't got to bank on that. You ain't got to bank on that.
I gotta ride out with it, bro. I gotta work with it, bro. I gotta believe, bro.
Good luck.
I gotta believe some way, somehow it's gonna happen for me, bro.
Good luck.
They say it's hard, but it's fair, bro.
They ain't said that, but okay.
So what you been having going on, bro? What's been going on with you?
Just not too much, just working and letting my emotional fortitude be moved by the Buffalo Bills every week.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's what
I've been taking L's across the board. I got sports giving me L's, life giving me L's, death giving me an L. I've been taking L's across the board, bro.
You say death, life, and losses.
And in the games. My college and my pro team.
You all right?
Yeah. For the most part. I mean, I had some struggling days to deal with, but for the most part, I'm cool. I'm cool. Not the cliche say it. You know, normally when a person asks you, is you all right? You just, yeah, I'm good. But deep down, you wasn't. I mean, at this present time right now, bro, mentally, I'm probably a good 7.5, good 8. But I had some days before where I probably was a 3. Sometime maybe lower than that.
That's good that you can talk about it, man. Most time we can't talk as men. We shying away from talking about stuff like that. But mental health is real, brother. So if you ever need to talk, I'm here for you, man. Let's talk about it. Get it out, and don't worry about.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And that's the thing that, you know, people probably only see our chemistry and conversation piece on this online, but we actually really connect with one another outside of this pod. You know what I mean? We just ain't click up together because we thought each other was all right. We really locked in. You know what I mean? We had conversations about real life situations regularly. So you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like I say, I had some rough days, and I hit you offline and was like, bro, I'm going through it, bro. I need some little guidance, little motivation, boy, a little bit of prayer. Throw something away, because right now, boy, I'm catching it all kind of ways. And, you know, as a believer, sometimes I pray a lot. So I also, you know, factor in that without work, you know what I mean, God can't do his part. You got to put in some kind of work. So I also understand that everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream because I got a higher power that I believe in. You got to go through some trials and tribulations, and in that process, you still got to remain faithful. And throughout this situation, I just did that, bro.
That's a good thing, bro, because during those hard times, that's when being consistent really start to take its toll on you. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to you, man. I'm glad you everything's starting to get a little better for you and looking up for you, and with pride and you continuing keeping it in the road, it's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, it definitely has gotten better, bro. It definitely has gotten better. It was a moment or two where I was like, what I did, you know what I mean? You go to action like, what did I do to deserve this type of pain right now that I'm going through, that I'm enduring? And it also plays a part with, I'm trying to see how the right way to say it without being disrespectful to anybody or making a woman feel like I'm targeting her or whatever. But when you having kids, man, and you and that person don't see eye to eye, find a way to at least be cordial, because there's times where situations occur that y'all gotta be communicatively. Like y'all gotta be on one accord. Y'all gotta speak. Y'all gotta be able to have an understanding past y'all own understanding. Because if you lean just on your understanding, it could be a bigger problem that you're gonna have to cross. And they always say, I cross that bridge when I get there. But what if you ain't even prepared to cross that bridge when you really get there?
Right.
They just say that a lot as a cliche way of saying things like, yeah, I cross that bridge when I get there. But that bridge may come way before you thought it would. Sometimes they say it's a 7-mile bridge 7 miles away. But they don't tell you that if you take that left turn, it's going to be right there.
Right.
And this situation ended up happening where my bridge came way before my mental stability of being able to cope with that situation and have to deal with it way faster than I thought it would ever have to happen. You would think that it's long distance, so you put things in a box like, nah, I ain't worried about it right now. If I ever had to do it, it'll be years and years. Maybe I'd be done, forgave that person, forgot about that situation, and I can move past it. But if the situation come before you grow mentally, you're gonna need nobody else but God to help you through that situation.
You're right, my brother. So tied up as you go, and prep yourself as you go, especially when you have kids involved, bro.
Yeah. So if there's a listener that take anything for what I'm trying to say at this moment, if you and your person that you dealing with or dealt with, and y'all made kids together, man, if y'all don't see eye to eye, try to put it in your head that you may have to be a little bit more understanding when it come down to dealing with them sooner than later.
The bigger person.
Because I had a situation that occurred where I thought for sure if I could, I go the rest of my life without having to say anything to that person. But a situation happened where I had to humble myself and respect the situation enough to say, you ain't bigger than the program. And right now, you got to be a part of the program.
Yeah, that's what them kids do for you. Kids keep you in the paint.
So we all go through trials and tribulation and adversity. I just hope that you don't allow that adversity or that problem or that situation to deter you from not being who you really are. If you really a stand-up person, remain a stand-up person. And if you ain't a stand-up person and you deal with adversity, you need to find somebody who is, that can help you through that situation.
Agreed. Agreed. So that's kind of the topic of the program tonight, right? What's the topic of the
Yeah,
show?
yeah, yeah.
What's the topic of the show?
The topic was broken crayons, still color. And I kind of got that from, I don't know if you're familiar with most of the listeners, maybe if you got little kids, as y'all know, the little young man that came on the last time we ended the pod, that's my son. When we go out to restaurants, they give him a little crayon, they give him a little paper where you got to draw on it or whatever. And his crayon happened to break, but he still used that crayon to continue coloring that paper. So, and it allowed me to understand that as a person, you can be broken, but you still got to keep going until you end your life and your life is no longer able to be lived. You still got to keep going. So that's why the title of the show is Broken Crayon, Still Color.
Okay. So then you might as well go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. For me, since like I say, and like I just got through talking about, I had a situation that came up where I thought to myself, like, man, my grandma passed away. Got to deal with this situation. So I deal with that, go to the funeral, get everything situated. We lay her down. It was such a eye-opening situation, man, because the sheriff department actually spoke at her funeral. And to me, that was like to let you know that life is what you make of it. Because she didn't work for the sheriff department. She wasn't an officer, wasn't a correction officer, but where she was a supervisor over a restaurant, and the officers used to come in there. And her interactions with them daily allowed them to say, I'm going to have the spokesman of the sheriff department speak on the behalf of the sheriff department on the life and the person that she was and her characteristics. And that was dope to me, bro. That was something that was just like I said, eye-opening. Like, wow. Like, man, if you really carry yourself the right way, there will be people that will be able to speak upon your life better than you have in your own words. Because, you know, self-motivation, you tell everybody all the time that you somebody, well, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. But when other people speak about you highly than what you speak of yourself, that says a lot, bro. That says a lot. So it allowed me to understand that, man, don't allow the little bit of negative things that go on to deter you from being a person that God put you on earth to be.
Okay. So
whoever that is or whatever that is, allow yourself.
So I have a question. So like we all human and we all go through things in life, but sometimes it's sometimes you have a set formula or a set path that you take when you're dealing with certain things in life. Do you have a certain way that you deal with your issues? Because like I have a certain way that I deal with mine, and after you tell me about yours, or if you want me to go first, it's like we all have problems, but once you have a problem at the age I am now, instead of me just panicking and moving frantic when I have a problem, I'm at an age where I know not just take the problem, sit it down, take a deep breath, look at it before I start getting into it. That's part of my process. Do you have a process in dealing with personal problems? Because sometimes people get anxiety, stressed out, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel like those be the people that don't have a method of dealing with a certain situation. So Do you have a method of dealing, or you one of the when it get there?
I'm one of them. I'm one of them that I guess in certain situations, certain times I done had things happen where I was able to sit with it, deal with it, internalize it, understand it, analyze it, and say, okay, this is how I'm gonna move forward with it. And then there's other times where, like the situation that just came about, everything was hitting me all at one time where I just didn't know what to do. So I was just trying to be like a little like an engine that I was just trying to keep going and going and going and going until I got burned out. I actually got burned out in the process of trying to keep going because that ain't probably the proper way of doing it. I should have did what you say. You have a plan for it. Like you get it, you put it in front of you, sit it down, analyze it, break it down how you want to maneuver, and then you go. I was just trying to fix it. And I'm so used to being able to fix things, bro. To that's a problem of mine. I don't really deal with everything like you're supposed to deal with it because I'm usually able to and it turned back around. This time around, it didn't do that.
Right. So
So that like this is a brand new situation.
So my method of dealing with issues, right? So just a little briefing, like I'm the oldest out of all my siblings, right? So that require me to learn how to prioritize people and situations. You know what I'm saying? So my method of dealing with a problem is before I just react to try to do it. Because I used to be a fixer too. Like anything happened, I wanted to fix it. But sometimes not doing nothing fixes the problem. You know what I'm saying? So as I learned that, I had better, like if doing it over and over again, I done got to the point where I have a problem. I sit it there and I look at it a couple days. Like even my car breakdown, I'm not finna go crazy trying to go get it fixed. I'm gonna park that thing on the other side and I'm gonna hop in my old lady car until I figure it out. And then once I figure it out, it'll work better.
See, and that's kind of what I'm trying to say too. Certain situations I can handle, but this particular situation, bro, it was I'm gonna just lay it out. I'm gonna lay it out like this. To me, I had made the mother of my kids my enemy because of the hurt and the pain that she put me through and the things that we had done went through ourselves and our relationship that when we broke up or whatever, the child support, all the extraness that I had to go through made me want to be an enemy with her. But in this time situation, I had to understand that she's not my enemy. It was just the inner me. Let me say it again. She's not my enemy. It was the inner me. Because the inner me was saying, you hurt me, and you know all I wanted to do was be a father and be there for my kids. So it kind of tempered me to be like, man, I don't want nothing to do with you, period. But that's not real reality and the real way to deal with it when you got kids with this person. Because at some point, the river gonna meet the road. And this particular situation, the river met the road.
Right.
So now all this, you don't want to talk to this person and deal with this person, but you got to now. So I had to check me. I had to say, hey, man, hey, this ain't about you. This ain't for you. This is a problem that's bigger than you. So I and this, like I said, at the first couple of days, it was me trying to deal with it and trying to snap it back where I don't have to go through this. But it wasn't that simple. So I had to then put it in front of me and say, hey, let all that go and let's focus on the task that's at hand right now. once I got to that point, I was able to say, all right, let's roll. Let's roll.
So all that is maturity, going through that process of maturity, right? So sometimes that process is forced, and sometimes you do it by choice. So I was gonna. It seemed that you was forced to make that step into to that part, because a lot of times the past trauma, it can affect you currently. And my question was gonna be, but you explained it, is like, when is the proper time for you to say, okay, you did that, but it was rough then, but it hold no current power now. So it's okay for me to forgive you. When is the right time? Like, how long is that? Is that a
It took for
personal?
this. Well, for me, bro, it took this. It took this situation. I can be honest about it, bro. Like, I had no intentions on ever having to grow up in that magnitude, period, bro. I was gonna keep being ignorant as long as I could be. I ain't gonna tell you no tale.
Hey, while we talk about it, right? I'm gonna tell you
I'm
a
gonna
little
keep it a
bit.
buck, bro.
Hey, I have a situation like that too, but over time, like my boy grown now, so it's no need for me to hold on to that like that. So I still ain't gonna outwardly make myself, you know what I'm saying? Well, me and that person can have a conversation, but I will speak. I think I will. Yeah, I will speak.
Yeah, I ain't even
But,
see me doing that, boy.
yeah, but that's a big thing, bro. Cause sometimes, bro, like because like sometimes you can do something to a person, it's just unforgivable, bro. And that's just the choice you got. That's just that's what you got to deal with when you do what you do.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I was handling that, bro. That's how I was like going with it. Like, man, I don't never want to say nothing to you, because I mean, like, a lot of people that know me know when it come down to being for my kids, bro. I'm all the way in, bro. I'm all the way in, bro. Like, I give 110%, bro. The reason I've been working at this job 20 plus years, bro, is because I wanted to make sure I could provide for my kids the right way. You feel what I'm saying? So by me being able to do that day in and day out for them, I thought that for sure you would understand, especially somebody who I had been with for so long and done shared all my dreams and everything that I want to do in life, as far as once I have kids, and what I want to leave for them, and the legacy I want set forth, and the property I want to leave behind, and etc. You know what I mean? I had like real tender conversations, and for when it to crumble, you just go after my jugular. You try to take, well, you took what you could, and what the courts allowed you to take, but in the end, like I said, I had to realize all of that was gone, and I had nobody else but God to have this conversation with then. And magically, I'm saying magically because I don't want to go too spiritual and we lose some of our family members that ain't in the spiritual realm. That for me, he was able to do it all over again, bro. It's like that quote that Jay-Z said, if you made me, make another me. So when I took this process again, I was able to recoup everything that God had set for me then at a younger age. I was able to recoup it now. So it really shouldn't be as much animosity or beef or like I said, the enemy versus the enemy. I was using that just to fuel it, but I really don't need it, bro, because I've able to obtain just about everything I had, more than what I had when I was even with that situation. So it is what it is.
Yeah. As we go through life, man, we gotta learn from the past situations, past lessons we went through, because how I feel is there's no such thing as losses. They're all lessons. Some lessons gonna be easier to swallow than others. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn about people. People are different. So whatever it is, you can't be too personal. You have to keep moving forward, whatever. Some people are gonna mishandle you because they don't know what you are. You know what I'm saying? Each and every one of us on here, we're jewels, we're diamonds, bro. But you can't say a monkey's stupid if he take the diamond and throw the diamond down the street. He don't know the value of it. You know what I'm saying? So when a person mishandle you in a situation, just try to keep that in your mind. Like, you're doing this because you don't know what I am or who I am, but it's on you to recognize also that this individual or this person or whatever it is, they don't understand what you are. So you should take yourself away from where you're not understood, or the value of you is not continuously being acknowledged.
Facts. I say this quote a lot. You never seen a rainbow without the storm. The storm come, when it clears, that's when you see the rainbow. So in every situation that you see the storm, just remember a rainbow coming later. So you got to keep going. You got to keep going. And this is just another one of those tests that the man put in front of me to say, hey, bro, keep going. Don't allow nothing to get you off the pathway that you're going on. And I would definitely quote that the situation that came about was kind of weird, but it wasn't a mistake. It had its own purpose and me going through that situation. This situation had a purpose. And you got to look at life as lessons and purposes. If you look at it and say it was an L, you'll be the fool.
Yeah,
you got to look at it as it was a lesson. It was something in there for me to get.
Yep. That's it. Well, listen, my brother.
Well, bro, before you get me all emotional on this pod.
Yeah, I was finna just tell you that because, like, yeah, man. Because your crown still work. Even though they're a little broke and you ain't want to play with them, they still work.
Yeah. I'm getting through it, big dog.
Yeah, man. Every day you gotta.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the day. That was the episode of your Bet on Yourself podcast. If it hits you in your spirit, share it with somebody. Tell them to follow, subscribe, like, and remember, if you don't do nothing else, remember to bet on yourself.
And the Buffalo Bills.
We don't fall, we build, we live. From the bottom where the grind don't quit. Now we talk big game, that real life grit. It's Phat Boi and Easy, oney in the mix. Mike high like a Glock with a real tight grip. Pressure make diamonds.